Good morning and sliding into afternoon. Nana is back home, aka Judy Alice. I am back home in San Antonio, whoop, whoop, because Virginia was supposed to get dumped up to 7 inches of snow. So I came home a day early to a little bit warmer environment. We're not expecting snow, but it's definitely cold here in San Antonio. But anyway, we're on our alternative number 3 today with a Tons of Fun paper pumpkin kit for the month of December. So anyway, we'll be creating from the liner inside the envelope, and then we're going to have some fun with going bananas. Alright, so with that, let's go down the hands, and be sure if you're out there watching or replay, just to make some comment or whatever, or emoji, like, heart, or whatever, because on the last Sunday of this month, and I don't know what it is offhand because I've been out of town and everything else, the last Sunday of this month, Zoe and I will be going live with the new paper pumpkin kit, and we'll be giving away door prizes. So we just put people's names that said hi, done emojis, like, whatever, just some way we can know that you were there and had been on the site. You can put replay if you're watching it later or whatever, and we put your name in the drawing, and we give away at least 3 door prizes. Alright, so we usually give away a paper pumpkin kit as a gift, and some other items too. But anyway, stay tuned. You'll have to wait till the last Sunday of the month at 4 o'clock p.m. So with that, let's go to down the hands and get started. Okay, so this is the liner that I'm using right now. We're going to be using this. This is actually the liner, and I'll just show you. So you just see where we get things from. If you haven't been following along, you didn't get the kit. If I can get it out of the kit. Oh, it's stuck to the kit. All right, just a second. I'll find another example for you. All right. So here are the directions and everything when we usually get the original kit. These always come with all the kits. But it just goes to show you the different liners. And this is the liner I'm going to be using right now. And we're going to actually do it with the cherries. So I've just cut the envelope up along the I've just cut along the lines and the edges of the envelope and cut it off. I cut it all the different seams that were there. So you see this is the top of the envelope that folded over, and the other side, the back of the envelope. And I just cut those off. Can I use this later? Yes. It just won't be like on this size, because this is your standard size. It's going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 is what we usually use. Okay, so this is one item we're going to use. We're going to use the cardstock here, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this on right now because I'm not going to be doing any stamping on this. And I am just going to use some tape here. And I haven't been home. I said I've been in Virginia, where it's been nice and cold up there, visiting family, grandkids, having tons of fun. And we did a lot of creating when I was up there too. But we always enjoyed creating, whether it was with cards or markers or somebody was painting. It wasn't me, but it was definitely a granddaughter. Alright, so all you're doing is I'm actually covering up this whole green. Okay, so I just took the cardstock and I'm covering it up. Alright, and then this is none other than the die cut that was in the kit. And actually, you don't always tell you to save your stuff. I just used the sponge that I always demonstrate that came out of one of the previous paper pumpkin kits. And this is actually, let's say, crazy Cajun color. Anyway, so I actually just used a sponge and did it all over this right here. This is just the back side. It was white, and I did that. And I'm just going to pop this up on dimensionals. And so that's a fun way to do something. Just give you a color and do something when you've got something like this. This I did try, and I'll show you on another one when I tried to color. So here's the reverse of it. I'll show you here. I tried to color this one here. I did try to do an example. I colored it in brown on this side because what decided I'm going to use brown on this one. But you see, this is just punched out from here. And actually, the kit shows you using this part, and I'm using the reverse of the punch out. So that's why we always save items. So I'm just going to take it and use it, and we're going to see where we go from there. I just need a couple of these here. Yeah, and if you hello Jennifer. So yes, if you say any comments or whatever, just put them out there. You got any questions? Put them out there too. So all I'm going to do here is, I'm just going to put this over here because I already have in my mind, I'm going to put the cherries on top of this. So here's the cute little cherries that were a die cut in the kit. I just punched them out. So all I need to do now is stamp them, and I'm going to put some smiley faces on them, alright? I like the fact that the kit, so you can see the cherries are here. And I'm just going to take the ink spot, which is the brown ink in the kit, and I'm just going to ink it up. You just need to tap it really 3 times, but I just got to make sure I got it all over the stamp, right? And then I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to stamp this here. And that gives me the outline image. Okay, see how nice that is? And then all I'm going to do on top of that is I am going to put a little smiley face. And they've got different smiley faces in the kit. One's a little bit larger that goes really good with the eyeglasses. And you don't have to use eyeglasses if you want, but I do use eyeglasses because it reminds me of one of my favorite peeps. And if you looked on my regular webpage under Judy Norris Allen, you will see that I posted a picture of one of my favorite peeps with his glasses on. And that's what inspired me for the glasses to go ahead and keep on using on the bandana that we're going to do in a minute, the Go Banana. I just call my little smiley face to come off there. Alright, put that out of the way a second. Alright, I'm going to put it back on. I'm not going to use it again right at the moment. So my cherries are ready to put on, and then all I have left is to put a message. So that is just a very simple, quick and easy way to make a very simple card out of the envelope. And I just went ahead and put it on top of the cardstock was in there. I could have used just a white cardstock and put it on top of that and created my own, but I was just showing you how I use stuff from the kit. And then I'm going to stamp on here. Let's see, I thought I'd already done that, but I guess I did not. Okay, I'm going to stamp on here. You are cherry sweet. And that's nice because they do put it on here as well as you've got the stamp, so you know exactly where to put it back. And I am going to use another block, I think. I got this one here with a banana on it. Let's see if I can do that at the moment. Okay. So we're just going to get that on there. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Jinx. It's so good to see you. I hope you're feeling better. Alright, so these are in the kit already, and I'm going to put on there, You're So Sweet. I'm not going to cut that off, and I'll just show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and use the brown, because the brown was in there. I could just as easily use red, right? But I'm just going to go ahead and use the brown, because I use brown to outline the cherries, and I just dipped my thumb in the ink. So you can definitely tell I've been playing around with ink. Yay. Whoop, whoop. Shows I have been creating. Alright, I'm just going to put on it. You are cherry sweet. Ah, that ain't ink that good. Alright, hold on. I gotta do that again. Which is good. Something like that happens, flip it over. That's all you gotta do. Don't sweat the small stuff. In my opinion, that's the small stuff. Thought it looked like I had gotten it good. I got another stamp I'd already had put up. I had already thought I'd done this, so that's why I was trying not to remove the other. Alright, let's try that again. If not, then I'm going to have to take it off and put it on another block. Alright. See if we can get You Are Cherry Sweet. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I can clean that, and then I'll be ready for when I go in a minute and do another one. When we go bananas. So all I'm going to do with this here is I'm going to trim this off, and I'm going to put a little bling here. Now I can put this anywhere. I can put it here. I could put it up here. I could do it there if I wanted to. That really makes it pop. Okay, let's do that. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure my dimensionals. So when you do something like this, I just want to make sure my dimensionals are going to go right here where I'm going to contact it. I can put glue there if I want to, but I'm just going to start with a dimensional right here. And then I'm going to start with a dimensional just at the other end. And it's going to look cute. And I have some cute little bling here as well. And see how that just makes that stand out? But we're going to add some bling. Or embellishments. I call it bling, 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 bling. And I wouldn't have this originally planned, but let's do one other thing that'll really make this really super nice too. So here's our bling. And here I think I'm going to go ahead and add this because I like this too. And that'll just make this really pop. So you know, it's just about adding. Sometimes when I put something together, I'll say, wow, I just need just a little something more. Alright, so I'm actually just going to add that. All I can do is just come down and add it at the bottom. And then I can put a little heart on here and I am done. Right? I've completed my card. And then we can do Go Bananas. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this glue. It's hard to use the little glue dots on here because the glue dots are actually a little bit bigger. Could do it and make it a little bit smaller, but it's just easier for me to use my Tombow glue. Alright, you saw it just, yeah, it wasn't coming, so I did that and it really squeezed out. Okay, which is fine because this is going to set aside and dry anyway, so I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. That's small stuff, right? And then you have enough time just to sort of slide it down if I want to slide it down. Let's see if I can slide it down a little bit more. If not, then I have an opportunity for creativity, right? But I think we're going to be fine there. So Jinx, if you're out there watching, you can let me know what you think. How do you like it? If you wanted me to add anything else, let me know. Alright, so I'm going to add just a little bling and it's done. Alright, so I have choices. I have a little hearts here that would be cute, but we've got a lot of red going on already. I think, I like the blue. Let's go with blue. Let's go with blue. Alright, I don't have my other tool up here. Got two different areas where I create. But I bet you I'll soon rectify that. You know, just to give it a little different color, we got a lot of red going on here. Which is okay with me. I don't mind the red. I like it. It goes with the cherries, and I like cherries. Does everybody like cherries? I like cherries. I'm not sure what when's the right time of the year for cherries, but we got to add one more, right? We do everything in odd numbers. So the eye isn't trying to search for... Okay. And I can move that a little bit more, but I just want to add a little bit of color. Okay, so we've got that complete, right? So there you go. You are cherry sweet. We created this from that. Alright, so the other one I wanted to do, because I wanted to squeeze in enough time to do this real quick. I think this is so cute. And this is, we're going to go bananas. And again, I just showed you, again, I just used a sponge. I used the brown there. The early espresso, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the banana here on him. I shouldn't say him, it could be a girl, it doesn't matter. I think I've got a little baby boy, Mr. Awesomeness, on my mind, so he's the one that inspired me with this. You know, in toddlers sometimes they can make parents and people seem like they're going bananas, but it's all fun. It is all fun. So all I'm going to do is put this down here. I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. I got to still put my eyes on there, right? I don't have my glasses on there yet. Got to have my glasses and my nice smiling face. And I actually, did I just take that smiley face off? I don't think this is the one. Let's see here before I stamp it. Now see, this one isn't the, well, Yeah, this, let me just a second, I must have just dropped it. Because you have one with a bigger smile, and I just had it here, and I somehow must have knocked it off. Alright, if I can't stamp it at the moment, I'll come back and show you. I'll have to find it. Somehow I've managed to knock it off. I had it on my stamp right here. Okay, I don't know what to do with the other smiley face at the moment. Alright, we're not going to use this one because this one's too small. The other smiley face is larger, and it goes across the banana. And I'm just going to put the banana on here with small dimensionals as soon as I can get it flipped back over. And I'm going to put this one large dimensionals. But meanwhile, I'm also going to stamp the card. So I wanted to stamp the card with the bananas here. You know, it just gives it sort of the whole crazy going banana look, right? And you know what? When you stamp, just stamp all over the place. That's all we're doing. We're just creating our own bananas here. Making it look fun and crazy, right? Because it is. It's what life's all about. It's just having fun. Just do a different direction. Stamp some off, you know. Let's see here. I need a little bit more. Okay, and I'm just going to do it like that. Like we're falling bananas all over the place, right? Should have some little monkeys to go with this. Alright, so all I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to sit up there and use a small dimensional for my banana. And that way it's just going to give a little dimension and height there. And this is going to center here, so the little banana is going to be in the middle. And I have to see what I did with that little face I had. A little smiley face. Oh my gosh. It's here somewhere. It's just because it's clear and I don't see it right off the bat. I've got a glass table, or a glass desk here. Alright, it's okay. I'm okay with some of the bananas coming through because I think this is just a really cool and cute, fun thing to do. And I'm just going to put the larger dimensional stuff on this and then we'll be done. We will have created 2 cards. This one wasn't from the inside of an envelope. But it's still fun. It's going bananas, and I wanted to get that in there today because it's just too cute. Because we just have next week with an alternative, and it's a matter of whether we do an alternative or if we open a new paper pumpkin box. So, oop, I think I just found my smiley face. No, I did not. Okay, it's here somewhere. But the banana is looking pretty dapper and cool. So we're going to do a little hello here. And I'm just going to put it right up here. And I'm just going to use the tape. A little bit here and a little bit there. I don't need a lot of it. I just need a little dab to get it to stick, right? That's all I need. You could use dimensionals. But since I use dimensionals on everything else, I don't really need dimensionals of this, right? So I'm going to do hello. And then when I stamp the Go Bananas, I'm going to do it just like I did a minute ago on the other one. Well, let's see where I can do it on this. Let's see how this is going to look. I've actually, it is, my little post-it note came off. So this says, it's got more than Go Bananas. It's got Celebrate Go Bananas. So I just want to ink up the Go Bananas and stamp with the Go Bananas. And all I'm doing is put a post-it note here as I go to ink up the words Go Bananas. And I'm just going to, this is just a white piece of scrap that I had left over. And I'm going to ink this up. It doesn't matter if I get it on the paper or not, because you know what? I'm going to take that post-it paper off. But allows me to get just the words Go Bananas inked up. Just an easy solution to get the words you want. And then I'm just going to stamp it here. And I really might want some bling. I might put some yellow bling. Okay. So then all I have to do is come and trim this. And I'm just going to put it down right there with some tape that I just had. I'm going to put Go Bananas right here. And then I'm just going to put some little bling. I am going to put some of this yellow because this yellow looks really cute. And I think I might have to see about finding some yellow. I have to decide if I really want those bananas right now. I got them all stamped and they look cute. See, if Jinx was here, Jinx or either Zoe, either one, would sit up here and color these bananas yellow. And I might just end up doing that. I can do that. It's an easy way to do it. I can do it with a blender pen and an ink pad. We have some previous ones that we've done. And I'm just going to add some of this bling because I have bling. And since I don't have my tool, I'm just scraping it off with my fingernail. And you bet I can add as much as I want. I might decide to come back and color those bananas. You'll just have to wait and see what I post. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more to make an odd number, right? Okay, and I gotta find his eyes and smile. So, with that, this is what I've created, and we'll have to finish it off as soon as I find what I did with the little smiley face that I just had on here and knocked off somehow. But we'll find it. If not, I've got another backup kit that I can go use as well. So here's what we've done today. Oh, hello, Lourdes. It's so good to see you. I hope you're feeling tons better. Tons better. Okay, so we've created this one, and we have created these two alternatives. One from the liner of the envelope, and this one I created because I wanted to show you another alternative. Alright, so with that, we have created our two projects, even though I was going to just do one originally. So we did two instead. One from the envelope, which I wanted to show you, and then I also showed you how I sponged and used the ink to sit there and color the back side, the white side, and you can sponge any color you want. And I just did what I wanted to do with the envelopes. So, and then the Go Bananas is just fun. So you'll just have to wait till I post the finished project when I find the bananas. Cute little smiley face that goes with the eyeglasses there. And see what I decided to do with those bananas. So with that, be blessed and have an adventuresome week. Create something, share it, and give it away. And Zoe and Nana will be live on Sunday. You know what? Let me get my phone a second. I can tell you which Sunday that is. Not this weekend, but it's the following weekend. And Nana doesn't know off the bat because I just got back in town, so I'll get back organized. It's actually January the 30th. At 4:00 p.m., Zoe and Nana will be live with a new paper pumpkin kit, and you'll just have to see what we're going to do next Friday for Teach Me Nana. All right, we'll keep you posted. If you don't mind, like, share. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and Pinterest, I believe. So if you wouldn't mind sharing and following any of those, all of those, and we'll be sure to include you in the drawing on Sunday. I think I just said the date, the 30th. Anyway, the 30th. Man, it's like, oh my gosh, that's what happens when you travel. It is the 30th. So we'll be there. We'll do the door prize drawing after we sit there and make the kit that evening at 4 o'clock. All right. See you soon. Bye.